Something I do kind of wish that we could have gotten to the chance to ask was if there were going to do any strat differences, or if Eagle was going to go back with the traditional Torian as far as Zebatas are concerned. Anyway, so we're 40 seconds into round 2 with two phenomenal runners. Basically, it's gonna be basically similar to last race, where a lot of it's gonna be considered by who has the tighter movement, who optimizes each horizontal movement across the longer rooms and the vertical rooms on these climbs. We did have an unfortunate mishap concerning the Zebratite skip last race, but those kind of things would have happened. Those are the kind of things that the runners will be going for at the top level every time. And it just carries a little bit of risk. Making our ways down to the missile and then to our very first mini-boss of the run. Last race, Eagle was able to pull ahead a little bit since he was able to get 2 missiles into the charge beam form at the same time. You do have, I think, 1 frame of leniency to get 2 missiles in at the same time, but I think Scotty missed both missiles on the first open.
No, Scotty.
Yeah, so unless he gets a double here, there we go.
If he missed that double, the worm probably would have escaped, I think.
Yeah, because I think you can, I think you can tink once and be fine.
Sometimes the worm will give you 3 cycles, so you can't tank, and sometimes if he doesn't give you spikes, he will give you 4 cycles. That's what I've come to learn. I've never seen a situation where he gives you spikes. Oh, but Eagle has no missiles, so Scotty's going to cash out. In fact, he'll take the...
He did. Yeah, because I think Scotty did wait a little bit for some of those missiles to come by anyways, after the defeat.
Yeah, Scotty's going to just pull a huge lead here. He won't have to... 40 beam shots takes ages.
Yeah. But run is still pretty early. We'll see what happens.
Yep, never know who's going to mess up Astro Skip or mess up Zeb Skip. And there is always health management and ammo management.
And there's always this bug RNG right here. So if that particular E-Tank that they grabbed, they need at least 1 E-Tank for the Ridley fight. That's in Norfair. That is the most on the way E-Tank possible.
Yep, Ridley always will deal over 100 damage. You can get away with only taking like 130, 135 in that range, but that E-Tank is necessary for the Ridley fight, as JC said, because you run into Ridley intentionally take damage.
Yep, every single E-Tank and expansion has been deliberately chosen after several years of research and just small tiny optimizations and timing.
Alright, so Scotty and Eagle are now picking up their charge beams. Charge beams are not really particularly useful in comparison with other games. The pseudo screw attack is still incredibly useful for killing some enemies, and you'll see them use the charge shot a little bit in the fully powered section, but besides that, you actually might see them use the charge beam for freezing enemies as well, but they're not really used offensively much.
which is a little bit of a shame.
Yeah, I think they toned it down from Fusion because in Fusion it was just absurdly broken.
Yeah, basically took over most of all your missiles until you started being able to, well, it gets neglected once you're able to freeze enemies with missiles there, but we'll talk about that whenever we have Fusion again.
So Scotty's heading over to Criteria once again. Like we said, we have to take this huge detour to pick up Plasma Beam, which is required for killing the Black Pirates at the end of the game, and for Power Grip, which is required to remove a vine in Norfair.
And for some fun strats.
Oh yeah, Power Grip is great. Criteria surprisingly has extremely hard movement. I always struggle with it.
Oh yeah. And it's a place that you can easily bleed like several frames at a time and not realize it.
Diagonal shots, vertical shots, quick morphs, JBJs. The movement's really, really tough. It's a very, very short section, but lots of runners lose time here.
And even landing on that little ledge right there, right when you break your block it's a little bit harder than it seems. I mean, it's not terribly hard, but just knowledge and mechanics, and that's a really high jump bomb jump right there on Scotty's side.
Oh yeah, that was a beautiful JBJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but Eagle barely just clears the block, so that was nice bomb jumping.
Oh yeah. Eagle can slightly unfortunate RNG. So a lot of enemy RNG, most enemies, so every enemy starts in the same spot in every single room every time you enter it. Most enemies, they can move in either one of two directions. Some have more.
Yep, I believe the atomics can go in one of 4 directions, but I could be wrong. A lot of the orb enemies, I think, can go in one of 4 directions.
Yep, and then some are just slightly more favorable in terms of movement and the whole never stopping if you can avoid it thing. Missile counts are looking really nice right now.
And health counts are optimized too. Scotty was a little short on missiles for Cocoon last time. I wonder what'll happen here. I think he had
13. Well, 13 when he left here, I thought last time.
I thought he had 18. No, one of them had 18 and one of them had 17, if I recall correctly, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's a little bit on some of the characters on the Scotty screen. It's a little bit hard for me to read on this one. So. That was a beautiful morph to skip that recharge.
Oh yeah, getting that recharge loses you a half a minute.
And add some extra enemies in the way.
It adds enemies?
Yeah, in that big screen, like that huge room to the right of the elevator. Huh. There's some extra novas and the such in that room whenever you use that.
I didn't know that.
Right there. Yep, that is the trigger to add those enemies.
Does picking up Speed Booster also add those enemies?
Possibly, I'm not sure.
Because Speed Booster's the another trigger for moving that statue down. Scotty's in a pickle on his missile count again.
Yep, and then the sports just ended. Oh, didn't get the.
And Eagle takes the lead on Cocoon again.
And Scotty needs to farm when he enters Ridley.
Yep, Eagle had to do that farm last time. Eagle
Yeah,
got shafted on his first. He killed 2 or 3 of the bugs and didn't get anything, except for maybe health.
yeah. And then Eagle had to clean her fight both times to him. This just... It's like, for a mini boss, it's the hardest boss of the run.
Oh yeah, Cocoon is tough.
And Cocoon doesn't even really do that much either. And it's really tough. Okay, there we go. Took a few cycles to get that missile drop on Scotty's side.
Yep, Eagle's going to have the chance to take a nice lead here. Huh. Scotty's got an extra missile. He'll be able to, never mind. Good RNG by Eagle.
This Giga's getting quite the way in Scotty's side.
Oh, yeah. Scotty should be fine, though.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He takes another 60 damage. Maybe if he plays slightly poorly. Oh, he might take another 16 damage. Oh, he can't afford to take another hit from the orbs. Because he's going to deboost on the way back.
Yep, and then he doesn't have any ammo for any extra crowd control.
Yeah, he's going to need to take this a little bit slower, because anything can kill him now. An Idor, the Ghidorah, which is the Idor, these orbs that are surrounding him.
But if he plays this cleanly, he won't have any enemies in the way. And there we go. So
normally you do a full jump to kill that orb and land on the platform, but I think his smaller jump was the smarter decision there.
yeah. And then just that reminder that he does the... Oh, he didn't get that refill glitch that time. No big deal.
He was a little too far to the left, I think.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But he's also well versed in the low percent run, so he wasn't even scared about being low HP right there, or energy right there.
Nice low kill by Eagle again. Let's hope Ridley gives him some more supers. He got 4 supers last time, so who knows, Ridley might shaft. Alright, one drop's not too terrible. He's got a lot of health, though.
Yeah, but a few enemies that have an okay chance of dropping some supers along the way before we get to the owls.
Well, Scotty's gonna be able to catch up a little here. He's got an extra super. Wonder which owls Eagle will farm. He'll probably just farm these top ones.
Yeah, they have an insanely high drop rate for supers.
I believe it's 76, 75% in that area.
Something like that.
That was a nice freeze by Scotty.
Yeah.
And Scotty's about 12 seconds behind of Eagle at this point. Nothing the good old AWS can't rectify.
Or expand on.
That as well.
Yep, we'll see if Eagle decides to go for Zeb skip again, or if he's paying close enough attention. It's like, and he might opt to. He's like, okay, I have enough of a lead. Let's just go for this instead.
Zeb skip cost him the race, I want to say, last time.
It basically did.
I'm not entirely sure that Scotty wouldn't have made up the time because I don't know exactly how much time Eagle lost, but it took him a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it lost him in a full 52 seconds, though.
It's really hard to say, but definitely would have made it a lot closer.
You also need to take into account whether Eagle's mindset changed a little. I know from my personal experience, whenever I mess up a trick, it makes me more likely to mess up a trick in the future.
Yep, and then Eagles has a ton of experience, so he also knows it doesn't affect him as deeply because he's just kind of used to that sort of stuff happening. Not like failing all the time, but basically not letting one run affect the next.
Nice climb by Eagle.
That was not, yeah, that was beautiful. Gaming on the way on Scotty.
Alright, here it comes. The moment of truth. Will Scotty do the classic acid room skip, or will he do his fast strat? And will Eagle get it, or will he fail it?
First try Eagle.
Easy every time. Let's see how Scotty does.
Oh man.
Nice, he got it.
Scotty has a little bit healthier missile count for faster in this next room. Eagle's gonna have to free some enemies and jump over them rather than being able to run right through them.
Alright, so I heard there's supposed to be something here called a boss fight, but I could be wrong.
We'll find out.
I guess not. Well, there's always Scotty. Show us a boss fight, Scotty. Well, that's depressing.
Is it really a boss fight if you don't see any attacks?
No.
So this was basically deposit 3 supers, see this cutscene. Got it.
Does Kraid even have any... Ooh, Eagle missed refill glitch. That's a shame. Scotty's gonna catch up even more there again. Oh no, Scotty missed it too. It's the first refill glitch he's missed. Oh no, I guess he missed the Norfair one too.
He did.
Or not the Norfair one, the Ridley one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In every other Metroid, they're like the same area. Well, I guess Nestroid, they're separate areas.
I mean, it's still called Lorno for Super. So, oh well. A fun little spark that makes acid warp skip possible on the way back.
I wonder if Eagle's going to change his route and go for Brinstar Super here.
We will find out shortly.
It would put him a little behind of Scotty, but he wouldn't have to do... No, he's not going.
No.
He's doing this climb a little better than last time, though. The casual super off.
Yes. So hopefully
This
that doesn't.
spree.
Hopefully that doesn't hurt his Metroid RNG luck on those supers. I think Scotty was like 2 pixels away from bonking
Eagle, what are
right
you
there.
doing? It seems it took Eagle a couple seconds to realize he wasn't going anywhere.
he wants a close final match.
Yeah, he does. All right, so Turian was the bane of both of these runners' existence last time.
Yeah, they didn't get too hot
More
of
so
super drops.
Yeah, Eagle made some risky plays with the supers last run that I'm not sure I agreed with, but it worked out in the end. He got excellent fast. Ooh, that's a nice super.
Oh no, what to super right there on Eagle's side.
Yeah, it's gonna allow Scotty to catch up.
Oh, that rink almost messed him up right there.
I think that slow Metroid RNG helped him out.
Nice super drop right there.
Metroids can give varying speeds of appearance, so sometimes if you mess up a little, a slower pattern can help you out. Eagle's getting good super drops.
Nice. Entering this room with 4. Let's see what Scotty gets. He gets a drop right there.
That is the second time Eagle's gotten hit in this Turian where Arinka has saved him.
Yeah, the iframes kept him from getting grabbed.
All right, Eagle's playing a little riskier with the supers here. I like that. I would have supered the last guy since I saw a drop,
Yeah.
but that's hard to react to.
Yeah.
Going for Zeb skip again. All right.
Then he gets
Oh,
that super drop he
no.
doesn't need.
That's rough. It's frustrating when you get all those extra super drops that just don't do anything for. Scotty gets a first bomb again.
Oh no. Alright, a little bit better.
Eagle got it a lot faster this time. Scotty might be ahead, but he's not that far ahead.
Yep, still be a nice hit race.
Yep, they're just shy of 3 seconds apart at this point.
Still anyone's race. Lovely.
Oh, absolutely anyone's race. Tripwire skip, escape spark, Sam strat. Plenty of stuff can either change the lead or reduce it. And there's always the map.
Then it might come down to whether or not Scotty's Black Power strat makes the difference too.
That's always a possibility. Scotty's Black Spirit strat is quite a bit faster. That would be a sight to see, to be honest.
Catch up just on that. Or maybe we'll get a tie. We have a third race from that.
We have seen ties in races before.
What's kind of fun to watch is like we have on one side we have like one little deal, and then we have like a filter being applied, and we see what the filter version is like on the left hand side. Like you try and do some kind of editing right here. For the purpose of this tournament, if basically what SRL says when they both got done, double first places are possible on the SRL system, basically within the same second.
Oh boy, someone's got Samus in their sights.
Uh-oh.
You know, I really love this track that's playing now. Too bad you never get to hear it again.
Yeah.
You get to hear it if you get perfect stealth. Ah!
What? Uh-oh. This is...
Oh, commentator's curse.
Not sure what happened on Eagle's side right there, but anytime you have like some kind of crazy big execution error, that completely changes where pirates are. I mean,
Eagle missed tripwire skip.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes even getting perfect stealth in the first room is kind of scary because the second pirate's not where you want it to be, or used to it being.
Eagle didn't know what to do there.
Yeah.
I wonder what Charlie's going to do to this race right here.
Probably about the same time as last time. I remember Eel in like exceptionally better luck than Scotty last time. Had some pretty short waits overall.
Yeah, Eagles was a little faster, I think. Eagles' last cycle was ooh, nice fast searchlights.
Yep, and Eagle's still not too far away. About
I'd say he's probably about 15 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, nothing terrible.
All right, about 13. It's true, 13 seconds is going to be hard to come back from at this point, but it's certainly not out of the question. Both Scotty and Eagle get Sam Strat, so they won't have to take a dive into the save point that Scotty's about to come across.
Yep, some tiny optimizations on Eagle's side. Was able to clear some ledges and get a couple less ledge grabs, but otherwise they're pretty similar on their execution.
Eagle's complaining about the first pirate, and now he got the frame perfect shot.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that I have never gotten that shot.
Yeah, every time I get it, it's like I've gotten like 3 times total. It's like, wait, what do I do? Because that puts that second pirate in such a worse position.
You never plan to get it. Both in cutscenes. I feel like I don't know what to talk about. Well, Charlie is going to do Charlie things, so let's see what happens on Scotty's.
Decent start.
Oh yeah, that was a fast one.
Taking a bit on the second one.
Wow, that's really slow. Bad RNG from Scotty's end. Eagle's not doing too well himself.
Yeah, we're not seeing much of the equalization on this side this time around. Eagle does opt to get himself damage to try to get that faster fourth cycle. Just before that time bolt comes out.
All right. See how much time was saved by Eagle or lost. I mentioned, I believe, at the entrance to the ruins, they were about 13 seconds apart. It seems Eagle's about 14 seconds behind now, so it looks like he lost about a second.
Yeah, right around there.
Now, this race isn't over yet, but it's getting closer and closer to the end. We only got 6-7 minutes left.
Oh no, and a little bit of time lost right there. Eagle dropping that Shine Spark. But nothing too terribly significant on that one.
Both Scotty and Eagle had to do an additional jump to missile out the missile block.
Oh no.
I believe the last race was, or I guess not the last race. The first race between these two earlier in the tournament was decided by the escape spark, if I recall correctly.
That's right. I think it was both of us on the mic that one too.
Maybe I don't think I mic'd that race.
Might have been me and Ralph. Whatever, doesn't matter. But I remember it was right up until then that Scotty had the lead basically the entire race. So it's not over till it's over.
Certainly. And this race is quite a bit closer than the last one. I think it's just a shame that Eagle had to fall so far behind again because of
Same trick.
Yeah. Scotty got a first bomb both times. What are you gonna do?
Not much. Gotta try to get his curved missile to open up one of the missile doors. Fortunately, it didn't work out.
It's one of my favorite swag strat. It's really cool because you save a grand total of 0 frames or lose a grand total of 0 frames.
Yeah, one of the fun things about how doors work in the G-Brain Metroids versus like Super Metroid, basically like the first frame it opens, the door is considered fully open as far as hitboxes are concerned. So you can open it like right before Samus touches it and won't get stopped. And then in like Super, it almost has to be fully open for a while before you can actually go through.
Actually, come to think of it, I suppose if you do go for the shot in Hundo, you lose a frame.
Because of that refill?
Yeah. Never really thought about it that way. Trade away 1 frame for swag.
And speaking of swag,
Nice! Eagle got it this time.
Yep, and then this room's going a lot better for Scotty this time around.
Oh yeah, he's got full health. Eagle's the one who's slightly low on health this time. Hopefully Eagle will have a slightly better mecha than he did last time.
Yep. Then possibly we'll see flames on Scotty's side. That'd be a nice way to end this tournament. Seeing Mecha do that really rare starting attack.
It's not so rare in Honda. Oh my!
He tried to go for it extra fast. Oh.
Mecha really helped him out though there.
Yeah, quite a bit. He got...
Eagle whiffing there, but still the 1 cycle.
Yep, so the 1 cycle right there.
If Scotty misses Escape Spark, I think he loses. He doesn't have the missiles to move the work bot.
Yeah.
But if he gets the Escape Spark, he wins.
And he has just enough missiles to reasonably get that work bot out of the way right now. The first one.
I think.
We will find out. Oh no. Eagle's about to catch up there. There we go.
Alright, and I think that's gonna give Scotty the win here. Yep. And Scotty finishes with an official SRL time of 38:38.
His personal best in a race, too.
While Eagle finishes with an official SRL time of 38:47. With that, I'd like to pronounce CScottyW the winner of the 2018 Any% tournament for Metroid Zero Mission. We're gonna get interviews here in just a moment. Hey Scotty, how's it going?
Hello, it's going well. How are you?
Great, congratulations on being the winner of the 2018 Metroid Zero Mission Any% tournament.
Thank you.
Sounds like you've got a party going on already over winning.
Isn't even 2018 anymore.
It's, yeah, those were really fun runs. Those were really close races.
Yeah, I think the first race, the nail in the coffin for Eagle was Zeb Skip. I'm not sure if you were watching the restream
I was watching a bit of it.
The second race, he botched that again, but it wasn't quite as bad.
Yeah.
What really caught him off guard is he got the frame perfect shot on the first pirated suitless and he didn't know what to do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty
hilarious.
bad. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that for that reason because I don't know what to do when that happens.
Yeah, that second pilot's just in an awful position. Whatever it happens.
GG Eagle. Those were really fun races.
Hold on, Discord is being dumb and I can't hear you guys.
Okay.
Input device. Hello?
Hello, Eagle.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now.
I'm sorry about those races.
No.
Zeb Skip seemed really
That
rough for
stupid
you.
pirate man.
Oh, the first one, yeah, we were just talking about that. It was funny because I was like, it's a little slower to go for
Perfect stealth.
perfect stealth, and what do you know, you get it.
I'm not sure which race I was the most happy with. The first one went well until Seb Skip, kind of. It had a lot of minor mistakes that I was not happy about. The second race was an awful start. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but like the first statue, I didn't like skip the screen for like 2 seconds or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the first half was really bad in both races because my cocoon was just absolute garbage both times.
Yeah, and
I also got 0 missile drops in Windstar, so that was nice.
yeah, but then you also
Cost me
had
a lot of time.
you also had the slower charge beast on both races too, Scotty.
No, I almost missed charge beam the first race. The second race I remembered.
Not happy, but that's okay. Good games.
Yeah, good to have that tournament over. And I don't have to think about any percent ever again.
Just in time for 100%.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
26-32. Yeah, okay. Like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
26
upset about
27 here. That was
I
really
wasn't too
close.
upset about Seb Skip this time around. It was mostly just that that pirate like threw off my entire suit list, and then I missed tripwire skip like right after, so that was sweet. The rest was pretty good for the most part. It was just like Windstar and 1 or 2 things there at the end.
I made up most of my time against you in, I would say, Torian and Suitless, because I got a ton of supers. And then, like, first or second try Zeb Skip.
I don't think I got anything special. Alright, I'm just gonna beat you at any percent record right now.
Okay, good. You do that, please. You can torture yourself all you want to.
Probably gonna play some casual games instead. I think I like that.
Oh, I tried to fight Mecha by not waiting for the swipe, and he swiped early, and I tinked 3 supers.
But did you play Mega Man 11 yet?
No, shut up.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, who's the real loser here? I mean,
I think Scotty. I mean, I haven't played it either, but
I still haven't bought it.
Tisk.
It's not
I
even
guess
on my
Eagle's the
radar.
only winner in this server. Feels bad.
All right. What's next for tournament?
Ah, yes. I'd like to hereby announce the Metroid Zero Mission 100% tournament coming up. It starts June 3rd. There are lots and lots of tutorials around the Metroid Zero Mission community, and the Zero Mission community is especially known for being extra helpful when it comes to helping
Extra
people
helpful.
out.
You heard that, guys.
Extra.
We have an extra helpful Discord server.
So we're always open to seeing new people interested in running the game. So hop by our Discord server if you have any interest in joining the tournament, or if you're just interested in learning the game.
You know, I was thinking about not joining the 100% just do commentary on that one, but I was watching Jashelshov do some casual Zero Mission last night. It's like, and she came up or she did some random solution on like if I wanted to do lower Norfolk cleanup or something for that little super. It's like, there's a bug there. Probably faster than that stupid bomb jumps that we do out of lava to get those on lower Norfolk cleanup. So I might just experiment with that and do 100% that way, or show off 100 different routes until I get kicked
Sure,
out.
go for it.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Cool to see all the variations that Hundo has to offer.
Yeah, that's the great part about 100% in zero mission is there are a lot of equally viable options if you can execute them.
Mm-hmm.
If you can. I can't. I can do like 2 routes.
I haven't changed routes since I started running the game.
Me neither. But it like we have 2 variations, and then we have like
A million sub variations.
we have Norfair. What else is there? I'm probably
I
forgetting
love
something.
the
Brinstar.
I mean, there's
100% route. You have stuff like Brinstar, they're 2 different routes. Kraid, they're 2 different routes. Norfair, there are 3 different routes.
yeah, you have the mid ice beam rather than early late on Johnny. Oh, not sorry.
Well, I was more thinking like there's
Um,
late wave as a route. No one
That's
runs
not
that.
a route.
and
It's faster for tasks.
Yeah,
I've
you're not
always
a
been-
task whale.
I've
Sorry to
always
break
been
it to you.
considering,
yes, like
going
you
for it at some.
because that one requires what, a sub-pixel perfect boost, so you can
Yeah, that's
so you can spark the wrong way up a hill.
that's my kind of route.
Yeah, if you do that, I'm gonna make sure you're disqualified.
Sounds
I mean-
like a plan.
I mean, you can probably pause buffer and be fine.
Fine.
But-
I'm gonna do the preemptive work for this tournament, and I'm gonna clear all the pinned posts in the tournament discussion, and you guys go ahead and set everything up. And can we throw a link in the chat or something?
For the Discord?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
if people really want to join, and then we should be good to go for the next tournament.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I'll get on that, and then I'll hop out of this voice chat. Thanks for racing with me, and
Absolutely.
see you guys next tournament. I'm not sure if I'll join. We'll see.
You say that every time, you know.
Yeah, I say that every time, but like
Hey.
this time I don't actually play much anymore at all, so it matters. But play Mega Man 11.
Yeah, so I posted both the link to the tournament and the Discord link in chat.
Alright, I think that about wraps it up for us on this tournament.
Yep. Let's find out what's coming up next on Speed Gaming.
So we do have that Gauntlet Marathon that's going on for the rest of the evening on Speed Gaming 2. Ultimate Decathlon's over on Speed Gaming 1. So that's a fun little tournament. You should totally follow the ranks and everything on that.
There's an SM Prodigy tournament going on right now featuring all the SM runners who do not have sub 50.
Yeah, so that's definitely an interesting concept on itself. It's like we know it's like especially like when we do these zero mission tournaments, like, okay, we already know it's either gonna be Scotty, Eagle, or Pulsemore in grand finals before we even start it. Sort of thing.
Yep.
But
So for the 100% tournament, I think it's fair to expect Scotty, but I'm not confident with who's going to be in that second slot.
but it's
There
definitely
are
a choice
a lot of good 100% players now.
But yeah, so that's what we've got going on. Thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to Eagle and Scotty for some really fun races, some really fun things happened today.
Oh yeah, these races were incredible.
Alright, have a good one, y'all.
And with that, I think I'll return it to Speed Gaming and see you all later.